Siddhartha Gautama, the future Buddha, was born into a life of privilege. His birth was marked by auspicious signs and celebrations throughout the kingdom. The people rejoiced, believing that a great leader had been born. His father, King Suddhodana, ruled a prosperous region. The kingdom was known for its wealth and stability, and the king was respected by his subjects. He was determined to ensure that his son would inherit a strong and thriving realm. His mother, Queen Maya, was known for her grace and kindness. She was beloved by the people for her compassion and wisdom. Her gentle nature was said to have a calming effect on all who met her. Siddhartha was raised in luxury, shielded from the hardships of the world. The palace was filled with opulence, from the finest silks to the most exquisite jewels. Every need and desire of the young prince was catered to without question. His father wanted him to be a powerful king. King Suddhodana envisioned a future where Siddhartha would lead the kingdom to even greater heights. He provided the prince with the best education and training in the arts of leadership and warfare. The king tried to protect Siddhartha from anything unpleasant. He believed that by shielding his son from the harsh realities of life, Siddhartha would remain pure and focused on his royal duties. Guards were always present to ensure the prince's safety and comfort. The young prince grew up surrounded by beauty and pleasure. Lavish gardens, grand feasts, and endless entertainment were part of his daily life. Musicians, dancers, and artists were always at hand to delight the prince and his court. Siddhartha had no idea of the suffering that existed outside the palace walls. The world beyond was a mystery to him, filled with unknown challenges and sorrows. His sheltered upbringing kept him blissfully ignorant of the pain and struggles faced by ordinary people. When Siddhartha was 29, his life changed. He ventured outside the palace walls for the first time. He saw 4 sights that would alter his destiny. First, he saw an old man, his body ravaged by time. Second, he encountered a sick person, racked with pain. Third, he came across a funeral procession, a stark reminder of mortality. These encounters with suffering shook him to his core. The final sight was a wandering ascetic, a man who had renounced worldly pleasures in search of spiritual liberation. This encounter sparked something in Siddhartha. He realized that the pursuit of pleasure was fleeting and ultimately meaningless. He resolved to
This video was proudly sponsored by Gologin, the best browser for multi-accounting. That was a brief moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to our video.
find a way to end suffering. Siddhartha left his life of luxury. He embarked on a spiritual quest. He studied with various teachers, but none could provide the answers he sought. The Four Noble Truths. These are the foundation of Buddhist teachings and offer a profound insight into the nature of human existence and the path to spiritual liberation. After 6 years of intense meditation, Siddhartha attained enlightenment under a Bodhi tree. This moment of awakening marked the beginning of his journey as the Buddha. He became known as the Buddha, the Awakened One. His teachings have since guided millions on the path to enlightenment and inner peace. He discovered the Four Noble Truths. Life is suffering. Suffering arises from attachment. Suffering can be overcome, and the path to overcome suffering is the Eightfold Path. These truths encapsulate the essence of human suffering and the way to transcend it. The path to overcome suffering is the Eightfold Path. This path is a practical guide to ethical and mental development with the goal of freeing the individual from attachments and delusions. The Eightfold Path consists of right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Each aspect of the path is essential for achieving a balanced and fulfilling life. By following the Eightfold Path, individuals can cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. This journey leads to the cessation of suffering and the attainment of nirvana, the ultimate goal in Buddhism. The Spreading Dharma. The Buddha shared his teachings for the rest of his life, traveling from village to village and city to city. His message of compassion and wisdom resonated with people from all walks of life, regardless of their social status or background. Buddhism spread rapidly throughout India and beyond, carried by monks and traders along ancient trade routes. The Buddha's teachings continue to inspire millions of people around the world. Transcending cultural and geographical boundaries, his legacy is a testament to the power of compassion, wisdom, and the pursuit of enlightenment, which remains relevant even in today's fast-paced world. Buddhism offers a path to liberation from suffering, guiding individuals towards inner peace and understanding. It teaches us to live with greater awareness, kindness, and peace, encouraging us to cultivate a mindful and compassionate way of life. Through education and community service, the principles of Buddhism are passed down to future generations, ensuring the continuity of its profound wisdom. As we embrace these teachings, we contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world, where the values of mindfulness and empathy are cherished.